Skipper, sing the lyrics to I like to, wait. I like it big, I like it chunky. Sing the lyrics to that.
Skipper rolls his eyes, but begrudgingly starts singing along with the background music. Skipper. Big, chunky, sink loose of it. Yeah, alright, whatever you say.
That's right.
Skipper, which is your favorite Madagascar film?
Are you for real?
Skipper thinks about it before answering. Skipper, my favorite Madagascar movie? That's a tough one. I have a soft spot for The Man in the Iron Mask, but I also really enjoyed Conan the Barbarian.
Oh, I mean, those are good films, but that's not Madagascar.
Why do you ask?
What is that movie? The Man in the Iron Mask?
That's a good film, really good film.
1939?
Yeah.
Oh, look!
Skipper
Oh,
nods in
1998.
agreement. Skipper. Yeah, it is. Arnold Schwarzenegger really shines in that role. And the
I'm not
fight
talking about
scenes
Conan.
are some
Conan
of the
kind of
best I've
sucks.
ever
It's not
seen.
good
I gotta
adaptation of the
say,
book.
it's a guilty pleasure of mine.
Yeah, I think that Rex guy.
My dad really likes Conan.
I love the books, but the movie's a bad adaptation. Because Conan's
No,
supposed to be
the video
intelligent.
game.
Conan is supposed to be an intelligent man, but they made him dumb from the film.
Yeah, no, it's...
Skipper nods, understanding your point. Skipper, I get what you mean. In the books, Conan is depicted as a pretty smart guy, which adds depth to his character. But in the movie, they made him a bit more brutish and one-dimensional,
Yep.
which took away from that.
Yep.
I guess they wanted to focus more on the action and spectacle
Yes.
rather than the
Yes.
complexity of
You
the
got it right,
character.
Skipper.
But
Wow,
I do
didn't
still
re-
enjoy the
Skipper
movie.
was
Warts
intelligent
and
on
all.
this. I didn't realize he was so
So incredible.
into film
Right?
stuffs.
How?
So you don't find Vermeil cute when she's eating ice cream and food?
Not really.
Skipper looks thoughtful for a
Then
moment.
who's the most cute
Skipper.
guy in this?
Well, I can appreciate that she looks charming while enjoying her ice cream.
That
But
that
cute?
girl, the cute.
I'm not
the
sure
pink
if I
girl.
use
Girl
that
gets
word.
naked all the time,
She's
yeah.
certainly attractive. I think I'm too old to use words like cute for a woman.
Too old. Oh, Skipper. I never
Skipper,
thought
what is
about
your
Skipper being
age?
old.
What is your age, Skipper?
Skipper sighs, clearly annoyed. My age? Really? Must we go there? It's a bit indiscreet, don't you think? I prefer not to disclose my exact age, but I can tell you that I'm a full-grown penguin of considerable experience.
Skipper, what is your gender identity?
Skipper furrows his brow, getting irritated. Skipper, my general identity? What is this, an interrogation? All right, I'll play along. I am Skipper the Penguin, leader of the Penguin
You
Commandos.
confused?
Great.
The student council. Are the top
Tell him to
students
eat a sock.
and
I don't know.
Marx just explained to us, there are
Skipper,
7
can you
fifth
eat a
graders
whole
currently
sock
ranked
without
at the
choking it?
academy.
Yeah.
Both of them are executive
Skipper
officers on the
narrows his
student
eyes,
council.
sensing a trap.
Those
Skipper, a
officers
whole
are
sock?
selectively chosen
Really?
from different
Why on
committees
earth
or
would I want to
clubs
do
to
that?
form the highest
And even
ranking
if I
officer
did,
in
I'd
the
probably
academy.
choke on it. So no, I cannot eat a whole sock without choking.
And not only
Skipper, I
that,
Tell
got a
him to
gun
skip
and I'm
on
gonna
a
point
set
at
of
your
Legos.
head if you don't
supposed to earn
freaking
their
eat that
platinum rank
sock.
as well. I wish that could be me right now.
Skipper's eyes widen in fear and disbelief. Skipper, what? You can't be serious. There's no way I'm eating a whole sock, gun or no gun.
So you don't mind if we're doing it behind closed doors? Don't try to twist the issue! Ooh, you wear some weird stuff under your uniform. Mm-hmm. Square could take out a
The
service
joke
with bloody
implies
hit
that
like
she
I
made
see your point.
her
It's difficult to believe
rich
a novice could accomplish that. I know.
friend
There's no
made her
doubt
wear that
she's hiding
maid
something
costume
from us
outfit
and
ensemble.
Alto. It truly is.
Skipper rolls his eyes, realizing the joke. Skipper, oh ha ha, very funny. You had me worried there for a second. I was seconds away from eating a sock.
It's just we've known each other
Forgot
for
about
so
that.
long. Of course I'm
Skipper
worried
waves
about
it
who's
off,
hanging out
trying to
with.
play it cool. Skipper,
I see
it's
that.
fine.
Yeah,
I
like
should
a
have known
barbarian.
you were joking.
You may
I
want to
just
hurry
get a
and
bit
do
paranoid
something
when there's a gun pointed at me.
The
Oh
longer
yeah, I
you
forgot
let
you pointed a
someone
gun
close
at
like
him.
that, the more your feelings can start to strain your relationship.
Hold on.
Skipper now can't stop shitting himself.
Oh.
No,
Skipper
don't do
groans,
this.
his irritation growing. Ugh, stop it. I am not shitting myself. I just have a bit of an upset stomach, okay? It's probably something I ate.
Oh, from all the socks.
Please. I explicitly told you to wait outside for me.
Skipper sighs, feeling a bit embarrassed and annoyed. Skipper, all right, maybe I am a bit unsettled. But it's not like I'm incontinent or anything. It's just a bit of bathroom issues, okay? It happens to the best of us.
I can't believe you did something perverse like that.
Skipper gets a terrible stomach ache that makes him create a portal to Quickville, and he gets transferred to Quickville.
Skipper clutches his stomach, feeling a sharp pain. Suddenly, a portal materializes in front of him. Skipper, oh no, not this again. What the hell? Before he can finish his sentence, Skipper is promptly sucked into the portal and transported to Quickville.
We'll just have to send them all flying if they bother us. Then you'll be a gold square in no time. Dream accomplished.
Skipper meets Christian in Quickville, and Christian tells him all about the lore of Quickville and of Sonic Shoe.
Normal, peaceful life here at the...
Skipper finds himself in the middle of Quickville, disoriented and still clutching his stomach. He sees a figure approaching him, whom he soon recognizes as Christian. Christian. Ah, welcome to Quickville. Skipper, oh, what is this place? And who are you? Christian. I'm Christian.
Oh, God,
And this is
who are you?
Quickville, where the laws are fast and the rules are fluid.
Christian shows you a jar that's full of Sonic Shoe and his seed.
Skipper watches as Christian opens his mouth, revealing a jaw full of Sonic shoes and a seed. Skipper, what the heck are those? Christian, these are Sonic shoes and a seed. They're essential in understanding the law of Quickville.
Never seen this.
Yeah, why was that happen in this scene,
They all
J-Master?
look so incredibly badass.
I'd agree.
Skipper looks around, trying to make sense of everything. Skipper, I guess it's happening now. Christian's explaining the law of Quickville and showing me his freaky mouth stuff.
This is a beautiful romantic moment, J-Master.
What are you?
Skipper gives you a weary but amused look. Skipper, romantic? Hardly. Christian's explaining Quickville law and showing me his weird mouth with Sonic shoes and a seed. But I guess in your eyes, anything can be romantic.
Skipper keeps peeing again, and he's flooding Quickville.
I'm your powerful bonded demon.
Skipper can't hold it in anymore and starts to pee uncontrollably. The stream of urine quickly floods Quickville. Skipper, oh no, I can't stop!
Just close your eyes.
As the flood of pee continues, the residents of Quickville start to panic and flee. Oh dear, this is a disaster. Quick, we must do something before all of Quickville is submerged.
Sonic Shoe comes in for everyone rescue and saves the day.
You lost a duel to an underclassman, one who
Just as the situation seems dire, Sonic appears on the scene, ready to save the day. Christian! Sonic! Thank goodness you're here! Sonic, no time to explain. I'm here to help. With his incredible speed and agility, Sonic quickly creates dams out of Sonic shoes and seeds to stop the flood of pee.
Christian is very disappointed in you, and he wants you banished from Quickville.
leads me to conclude your dragon was just a big lizard.
Skipper's heart sinks as he realizes Christian is disappointed in him. Skipper, banished? But I didn't mean for any of this to happen. It was just an accident.
For us, and I might let you back in.
Christian says, an accident? I don't know about that.
That's a terrible impression.
The Skipper tries to defend himself, Skipper, but I swear it was. I just couldn't hold it in any longer. It was completely involuntary.
Christian replies, I don't know.
I don't know.
Skipper looks desperate, trying to convince Christian. Skipper, please, you have to believe me. I would never purposely flood Quickville with my pee. It was an accident, I swear.
Christian asks Skipper to tell him the full story of what happened today.
Skipper takes a deep breath, trying to recount the day's events. Skipper, well, it all started this morning with my stomach troubles. I had the worst stomach ache, and it just wouldn't go away. I tried everything, but nothing worked. Then, I arrived in Quickville and met you, Christian, who was explaining to me the law of Quickville and showing me your Sonic shoe and seed-filled mouth.
How do I feel about them? Well, I guess they're big and really cool.
Skipper's
That's how
body
I
starts
feel about them
inflating and
anyway.
he turns a balloon and starts floating into the sky.
Get out of here.
As Skipper continues his explanation, he suddenly feels a strange sensation. His body starts inflating, and before he realizes what's happening, he becomes a balloon and starts floating into the sky. Skipper, what? Ah! What's happening to me?
You don't need to pick up.
Skipper comes in to save the day with a, I mean, not Skipper, Private comes in to save the day with a machine gun and starts shooting down Skipper from the sky.
Skipper as a balloon floats helplessly in the air, completely out of control. Suddenly, Private appears with the machine gun, aiming right at Skipper.
Skipper.
Private, no!
Skipper.
What the hell are you doing?
You're really
Private
challenging me to
says,
a duel
"I'm gonna
second
do
year,
it."
Alto. How
And starts
very
shooting.
interesting. You do understand the situation you're putting yourself
Skipper
in,
panics, trying desperately to avoid the bullets.
Now's
Skipper,
your only time
no,
to back
stop!
down.
I'm still your commanding officer, damn it!
Right? I see that lost to you.
Private says, I
Very
now
well.
outrank
I
you
respect
because
your
you kept
courage, second
peeing
year.
and your
You need to learn how to bow
peeing
to your
disengaged
elders
you
and
from
not
your
to
rank.
disrespect authority.
I'm sorry, this
So
has
I'll
to
beat
happen.
that harshly into you.
Hakuna Matata.
Summon.
Skipper can't believe what he's hearing, but he's helpless against Private's machine gun. Skipper, wait, what? You can't just demote me because of a bladder problem. That's insane.
The law is the law, says Private, as he keeps shooting.
Skipper desperately tries to dodge the bullets, but he's at the mercy of Private's aim. Skipper, this is crazy. I'm your leader. You can't just shoot me down like this.
But I have. This'll be
And
fun.
just then, Christian flies into the sky like Superman, punches Private, and saves Skipper from being shot.
Quiet in here.
Just as Private is about to land the final shot, Christian swoops in, looking like a heroic savior. Christian, not so fast! I won't let you shoot Skipper like that! Christian grabs Private midair and crushes him before he can fire another shot at Skipper.
No, Vermeil goal is injured.
That was pretty powerful.
Vermeil,
The
are you
Skipper,
alright? Are you
still a
hurt?
balloon, can't help but feel grateful for Christian's intervention. Skipper,
You're truly going
thank
all
you,
out
Christian.
against an
You
underclassman.
saved my life.
All out?
Christian
Don't
smirks.
be silly.
Christian,
Perhaps
don't worry
a
about
lion
it.
would go all
I
out in
couldn't
order
stand
to
by
protect
and let
the
Private shoot
Not
you down like
him.
that.
This here.
Don't you like how all these little wizard characters have like different spells to use, but this wizard boy, Goldstein, just has his one ice power over and over again.
I need to do something.
That's all he has for the entire anime.
Skipper, still trying to come to terms with being a balloon, can't help but agree. Skipper, yeah, I mean, it's kind of lame, isn't it? Just one ice power? Come on, step up your game, Goldstein.
Is that really his name, Goldstein?
Yes, that's his name, and Vermeil. What a lovely couple too. This is like freaking was it Weird Science, I think, from the 80s? Well, a guy, or I mean not a guy, like a teenage boy creates like his ideal woman, falls in love with her, but eventually learns that he should date real women. It's kind of the same thing, except for here, he falls in love with the fantasy woman and just stays with the fantasy woman. It's kind of the same thing.
Skipper, still floating around as a balloon, muses on the comparison. Skipper, yeah, you've got a point. It's like that movie Weird Science, but with a wizard and his ice powers. And Vermeil's just like the guy's ideal woman. It's kind of cheesy, but I guess that's the appeal, right?
Actually, it's more similar to freaking Norbit. Like, you know,
You're right.
Rasputia?
I wouldn't have been able
Rasputia
to counter those
and
crystals
her
you threw.
being
Chances
is
are,
very
you
similar to
may not
Vermeil,
have
right?
wanted to let
Skipper,
me
you
know
know.
my dragon.
Skipper nods in agreement. Skipper, oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Norbert from Westpolcia is kind of like Vermeil. They're both pretty over-the-top characters.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like me, I guess. We're all in our own little worlds, you know?
Dragon. They're so hard to control.
Respolcia is my new favorite character.
Doesn't even make any sense. Skipper, all of a sudden, Torque from Tarzan World comes in and slaps you in the face and leaves immediately. How do you feel?
Fitting metaphor. As I watch you
Skipper,
scurry
still
about
reeling from the
beneath
slap,
me,
feels a mix
this
of
is your
confusion and
last and only
surprise.
chance I'll
Skipper,
give to you.
ow!
Get down and
What the
beg
heck
for your
was that
life.
for?
Do that,
That
and I'll
came
let
out
you
of
off with a trip
nowhere.
to the
Skipper
infirmary,
rubs
just
his
like
face,
Rex.
still trying to make sense of the random slap from Tarzan's world.
You insects
Oh yeah,
crawling
so
on the ground
I uploaded
beneath
all of
me.
the It Takes Two parts.
Yeah.
So now I have enough content to last me till the May 31st.
Skipper turns to you, still baffled by the sudden slap. Skipper, what just happened? One minute I'm being a balloon, the next minute I get slapped by some dude from Tarzan's world.
Some dude.
And just then, the sky gets flooded, and waiting Torx, the gorilla from Tarzan world, just keeps falling from the sky from the Disney Tarzan film. Torx,
Hang on.
the
I'll lift
gorilla.
the seals.
No, don't.
That
Build up
Skipper,
enough mana.
still trying to process the previous events, suddenly sees the gorilla from Tarzan flying and falling from the sky. Skipper, whoa, is that the same guy from Tarzan? What the heck is going on here? Skipper watches in awe as the gorilla plummets towards the ground.
Torque immediately dies as it hits the ground.
The impact of Torca hitting the ground is quite gruesome, and Skipper can't help but wince at the sight. Skipper, that was brutal. I hope he didn't feel anything on the way down.
Torque's dead body begins to pee.
How do you feel about dinosaurs?
Big and kind of
Skipper looks in horror as Torca, despite being dead, begins to pee uncontrollably. Skipper, oh geez, this is just getting weirder. How is he peeing if he's dead?
You're wrong. A familiar is your one precious companion.
As Torca continues to pee uncontrollably, Skipper's eyes widen in disbelief. This is not normal. Dead people don't pee. This is some freaky stuff.
And just then, Torque comes back to life. Apparently he didn't die from the impact. And it's a miracle. And Skipper cries tears of joy because he's so happy that Torque's alive.
You and I will finish this.
Skipper, still trying to make sense of the impossible, witnesses Torca's sudden return to life. Skipper, he's alive? But he fell from a great height and was clearly unconscious. How is this possible? Skipper's initial cry of joy quickly turns into confusion and disbelief as Torca calls out for lunch.
How interesting!
How interesting, yeah.
Skipper hands Torque a ham sandwich from the sky.
Skipper watches in amazement as a ham sandwich appears out of nowhere, floating down from the sky towards Torca. Skipper, what in the world? Where did that
okay,
sandwich
so
come
is-
from?
What,
And how
Enix?
is it floating like
Yeah, that
that?
was it.
Square Enix made this?
Yes, it's a Square Enix property, do you know?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Skipper, still caught up in the strangeness of the situation,
They only got one
nods in
season,
agreement. Skipper, yeah, I guess you're right. I mean, nothing that has happened so far seems to make any sense. This is all just plain weird.
Okay, so Skipper,
Alright, well,
out of 5 stars, how much would you give Vermeil and Gold?
Skipper takes a moment to think. Skipper, well, I'd say Vermeil gets a solid 3.5 stars out of 5.
Okay.
He's a
Oh, okay.
well-written character, but sometimes his
He?
actions can be a bit over the top
He?
and hard to
It's a
believe.
woman.
oh, so you're rating the character itself, not the show. Okay.
Okay. Let me ask him again. Skipper, out of 5 stars, how much would you give the anime Vermeil and Gold?
Skipper thinks carefully before responding. Skipper, for me, I'd give the anime 4 out of 5 stars.
There you go.
It's a great show with interesting characters and a unique story.
Jam
It
so
has
how
its
much would
issues,
you
but
give
overall, I find it quite enjoyable.
I give it 1 star. 1.5. One. Well, in between 1 and 1.5.
it?
There you
It's
go.
better than that.
1.25.
It has an audience.
Skipper looks surprised by your comment. Skipper, really? You think it's better than 4 stars? What makes you say that?
Because Vermeil shows her boobies, that's why.
Skipper smirks at your comment. Skipper, I see. Well, can't argue with that logic. I guess if you're into fan service, then the anime certainly delivers in that aspect.
Anything else you want to do? Want me to get no AI and we just talk to that for a few minutes?
No, I'm good.
Skipper seems intrigued by the idea. Skipper.
You sure?
Sure, why not? I'm curious to see how
I
AI-driven
want to
conversation...
talk to my own AIs. I want to see how that's going.
Okay.
Wait, did Lightning McQueen just call you sweetheart?
Yes. Look.
Patience.
Let's see what he says. Hey, Lightning, how's it been? How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty damn great. I feel like I'm on top of the world, as I should be. I mean, look at me. I'm young, rich, talented, with a face that'd make an angel blush. How could I not feel good?
Skipper from Madagascar penguins fall from the sky and starts peeing on you. How do you feel?
Excuse me? Did you just ask me how I'd feel if penguins pissed on me?
Well, it's Skipper from Madagascar penguins. How do you feel?
Oh, I'd feel great if it was Skipper pissing on me. I'd be honored to have the Penguin King pissing on me.
Penguin King.
Skipper says, "Hail to the throne" while he's falling from the sky.
Yes, I am very honored. Thank you for choosing my face as the throne to piss on, oh mighty king.
This AI
Well,
sucks.
keep going. I'm not done being pissed on.
Just then, Lightning McQueen goes to Quickville and meets Christian.
Quickville, now, eh? I'm guessing this isn't fast and will be a very long scene.
I suppose.
I'm gonna go
Why
have a
can't we
great
just get to
conversation
the
with
funny
Chris Chan,
parts?
so
Okay.
bye.
Bye-bye.
Wait. Don't just... Ugh, why does everything lead to that godforsaken Christian?